Welcome to Truespiration. My name is Shannon, and today I am super excited to talk to you about our marketing on a budget with tip number 2, which is email marketing. Email marketing is great for small businesses because you're using resources you usually already have on a platform that is cost effective and hopefully for free. How do you ask? Well, let me tell you. So whenever you create a product brochure, spec sheet, white paper, case study, anything you can give to your consumer for free, and I say for free because whenever you create something to give to someone, you should always be getting something in return. That be their email, their phone number, their physical address, whatever you think your consumer is comfortable giving you, ask for it. That way, long after the transaction, maybe when they've already forgotten about you, you have a way to communicate with them in the future. On your email, you're going to want to make sure that you are telling people who you are, what you do. It's a great way to announce product launches, where you're going to be at a trade show, anything you can communicate on a blog or your social post. An email is a great way to go a little bit more in depth, but keep it exciting. It's also a great way to link to different things. You can link to your social media, you can link to your website, you can link to a sign-up page if you're hosting an event so you can see if people are going to RSVP. An email has so much range, and it's a great way to communicate with your audience without being in their face all the time, and a great way to be in their inbox, which you know they're going to check at some point throughout the day. So what you're going to want to do is capture all these emails, put them in your database, and then you're going to upload them to the platform. Now, I would recommend that if you're not sending out millions of emails to millions of people a million times a week, that a lot of small businesses could probably get away with using the free version of MailChimp. And on there you can upload the list that you want to do. They have a great WYSIWYG option, which is what you see is what you get. And you can add text and pictures and columns and your header and logo, whatever you want to do to make sure that it is perfect, you can do. You can also paste your own code in. So if you already have a coded email, you can upload it, paste it in, or hand code it on the platform. I would recommend this for any small business who has a list but isn't trying to go above and beyond and be great and spend a bunch of money. Use the free option, see how it works, and then there's also a way that you can test your subject lines, you can test your content, you can test your pictures, so you can split up your audience, send different emails to different people, see what works, see where it can be optimized. That way you're getting the best content and the best message out to your audience, which is always what every marketer and every business wants to do, is to communicate in the most efficient way that people are going to respond to. Now, after you create your email, and I was going to say what I recommend, but honestly it is super required to test your email. I have seen it happen to companies that are huge. It has happened to me where you get a little too cocky, you think the email looks amazing, and you're done with it. You send it to your audience, you check your Gmail later, and it looks awful. Your pictures are all over the place, text is cut up in weird places, so I would recommend, you don't have to, you don't want to, but at your own risk. But send it to your Gmail, send it to your Yahoo, send it to your girlfriend's Hotmail, your boyfriend's AOL account, send it to anybody and everybody as a test. Check it out on different platforms, different browsers, Safari, Google, Firefox, anywhere you can. It's very mundane, very boring, but it will be worth it. Test, test, test. And then when it looks as amazing as it can on as many platforms as you can make it, send it out to your consumer. Maybe send a follow-up later in the week or the next week. Just make sure you test it. Email marketing can be very tricky when you first start out. The platform can be very confusing, but it's okay because Truespiration is here to help you. If you have questions on email marketing, if you have no idea how to do it, what to do, don't worry. You can email us at info@truespiration.com. You can message me on Facebook at Truespiration Inc. or even on Instagram at Truespiration Inc. My name is Shannon. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week for tip number 3.